Hey everyone, it's Vintage Vinny, and welcome to another antique store haul. Everything we're going to be looking at today came from the Hancock Antique Mall in Hancock, Maryland. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I did get one thing from the thrift store that is in town. It's called Loaves and Fishes. It supports the church that's there. It's a very small shop, but sometimes you can find some pretty decent stuff. I didn't find a whole lot that trip, but I did find this really awesome clock. This is probably from the 1960s, I would assume, judging by the cord. And I got it for $3.50. Very elegant and shabby chic, would be great in a cottage home or even with farmhouse, or yes, even the shabby chic. I have not tested it to see if it works. It is made of porcelain or ceramic. I love that the clock face matches the console that it's in. So that was a really good pickup for $3.50. So this really awesome 1967 holiday felt cutouts flannel board teaching aids set was only $5. I got it in a booth that was 50% off, so originally $10, marked down to $5. And I just thought it was really cool. As you can see, it's got all the different felt pieces and figures. Like got the jack-o'-lanterns, you got turkeys, there's an axe, there's some chicks. Really, really cool. I'm not sure when I will be selling these because this can really go for any time of the year because it's got spring, summer, fall, and winter all mixed in. But I just thought that was cool, and I'm sure I will be offering that up at a future sale at some point. Alrighty, so we got some more fun items here. For only $1, I found what I allege to be a Treasure Craft souvenir mug. It says Arizona on it. And I think that this says Treasure Craft in here, if I'm not mistaken. I could be very wrong about that, but I think I see a C-R-A-F-T. So that was a really good pickup. I don't normally go for souvenir stuff, but I do know that Treasure Craft stuff people like, because it reminds us of the Antique Nomad. This was a really good find. If you ever see these and you like Art Deco and such, pick them up. They had this listed as an ashtray, and it was sitting on the shelf like this. I'm like, no, that's definitely not an ashtray. This is a footed riser, like a black glass riser. And you could put pottery on it. You could put glass vases on it. I usually pick these up when I find them because I know that I have some pieces of pottery that I like to put on these because I think they just kind of adds a little bit of height to it, especially if it's a smaller piece. So for $4, this came home with me. I got this from one of my favorite booths here. This is one of those, I think this is a threaded postcard or like, yeah. And it says, "I'm just a volunteer, always glad to look up an old flame." And she's smoking a cigarette and she's in her lingerie. Very naughty. That was only $1, so that will go in with my pinup collection. So the next item I do want to share with you all is a clown. So clown alert. Okay, so before the clown alert, I got this really awesome Popeye boat bubble blower. And I think it was $4. I know that Popeye stuff can be quite collectible. But I just liked it, and you know, for $4, that's a really good price for a Popeye piece. So now it's clown alert. So here is my clown friend here. He was made in Hong Kong, so he's probably from the 60s or the 70s. He stands up, and I paid $5 for him. I saw him, and I was like, oh, I kind of like him. I think he needs to come home with me. I'm sure some of you all are rolling your eyes at me because you don't like clowns. Not every clown that I find do I like and purchase, but this guy was the exception. I like him a lot, and he'll go great with some of my other clown pieces that I have. Alrighty, so I did get 5 Wade figures for $6. So we got a monkey, and look how cute he is. We got a barn owl. We've got a kangaroo. And this looks to be like a koala, or maybe it's a monkey too. I think it's a monkey, not a koala. And then this is one I've never seen before. We've got a hippopotamus. Very, very neat. So I couldn't leave those behind for just $6. So for only $1.50, I found this really awesome peacock brooch, or more of a pin brooch. I never know the difference anymore. And it says, what does it say on the bottom? It says Korea. So I'm not really sure of the era, maybe 70s, 80s. But what I thought was really cool about it was, or is, both the feathers and the little sequins glow under the black light. Isn't that cool? So I will probably save this and bring it to the sale that I'm doing with Katie, Vintage and Vinyl. By the way, I did forget to tell you all that she is joining me on December 17th at my regular scheduled time at 6 p.m. Eastern for a group sale. We're going to sell 25 items each. And the last thing that I'd like to share with you all from this trip to the Hancock Antique Mall is this really awesome Lucite. I believe it's a spoon rest, or maybe it's an ashtray? No, it's probably a spoon rest. Got it for only $5. They had it marked Art Deco. I don't believe that this is Deco. I think that this is more 60s or 70s. I love the colors on it, but that's not the only cool thing about it. Oh no. This glows under the black light. Can you see that? How stinking cool is that? I never knew that Lucite glowed under the black light until somebody said something to me. And I'm like, oh, now I got to check out all my Lucite pieces. And lo and behold, this does. Really awesome piece. I'm not sure if I'll be eBaying this or if I will be putting this in a live sale as an offer up. So folks, that is everything that I would like to share with you all from my trip to the Black Rose, the Hancock Antique Mall in Hancock, Maryland. Let me know down below in the comments section what was your favorite item from this very small haul.